should be working. There we go. Okay. Um, well, let me wait. Make sure there we go. Okay, stream is up. Okay. Uh, Wireshark is on my other screen as it was before. Because I don't want to dox myself in accident. Because I totally would. Okay, let me get Wireshark started, and then yeah. So from here we actually have shit working at this point. So we're gonna go down. I do need to commit this, or commit some things here. Um, oh, right, because I changed. I do want to see if I can find. Let me see. Um, I want to see if I can find a little bit. Oh wait, there we go. A little bit more about why ID2 works, because that there's no reason why that should work, but it does. Um, I don't. Maybe that's just the ID for up9, and there's no reason why it's listed. It just is. I mean, that's possible. But yeah, I really don't know. Extended message as specified by the handshake. Okay. Oh, hold on a second. I just realized something. I think very important. I don't know why this didn't occur to me before. Let me test this. Let me run this first. Run no capture. What was that? Test peer connection. Test peer connection. Alright, let me look. Oh, oh yeah, I changed my colors. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to adapt to that a little bit. Okay, that's fine. Okay, yeah, okay, so I know that I'm getting this error. That's fine. I can change that, or I can fix that in future. But let me just look at my stuff in Wireshark. I can't show this on stream, obviously, because I don't want to dox myself. Okay, so yeah, okay, so I think what's happening, is we need to take the ID from the extended handshake. So, yep, that's it. Okay. So the ID that we need to be using is the ID that is from the peer, or that we got from the handshake. So, oh, it's mad about me for that. Oh, caps. That would also do it. Okay, ignore read only. We'll just hope that it doesn't implode anything. Okay, so the issue is when we receive that message, so initially up here, we need to get the ID for the UT metadata key of the M dictionary. A helper function for that would probably be good, or some kind of like wrapper function. But let me look and see. So we set this, and then we get that here. So we're given it here, and then maybe. Oh wait, I just realized. Oh, have I been really stupid this whole time? I think I wrote this initially, and I just kind of forgot that it existed. Yeah, because we have peer supports, and we just need to take the ID from peer supports. So we should go back down to, what is that, like line 500-ish? Or about. Wherever we set that. So let me look here. Let me look. Yeah, this is the ID that we should use. Self.peer supports. So, oh, that would help with it. Okay, so this should be self.peersupports.bep09. I should actually document that. The ID is, oh, how do I phrase this? Because this took me like 3 days to actually figure out that it was like this. So I need to make sure I leave a note for myself that makes sense in the future. The ID, uh, the extended ID as specified in BEP09 is the ID from the M dictionary. In this case, UT metadata. In this case, the ID listed under UT metadata. Why are you mad about that? Huh? Oh, okay. UT32. Okay, I'll just do into. Could probably fix that in the future, but that's fine for now. Okay, yeah, that took me a long time to figure out. It took me way too long to figure out. But we know now, which is something. Okay, so let me make sure that still works how I expect it to. If it does, actually loads. Yep, okay. So we're failing on the next thing, on the next issue, which sounds bad, but it's actually really good. Okay, let me commit this. Go over here, add commit minus fix change logic to use correct ID for extended message. Change that. That's fine. It'll be fine. Go ahead and push that because no one else is contributing to this. At least right now, because my buddy's been reconfiguring his dot files for the past week, I think. Okay, so now our issue is that we can't parse the value that we're getting from the peer, or not the value, but the big ol' fat string. No, not string. I don't know what this is called. Just, I mean, just a hex dump. I don't even know what you would call that. Actually, can I show this? Let me look this over real quick. I should be fine to show this. I just don't want to, like, dox myself, because I feel like I would do that. No, that should be completely fine, because this is all public information anyway, so you can get if you torrent with the torrent that I'm using. Yeah. Okay, so this is what I'm looking at. So this is what should get accepted into here, or what my what Serde should be able to parse and read, but it's not doing that for some reason. I'm guessing it's just some minor oversight, but we're gonna have to figure that out. So okay, let's see. Let's go back over here. Let's go over to here. And then messages, I think it's on 254 if I remember. Yeah, so it's from here. Okay, so we get the extended ID and that works fine. Oh, that might be why. Yeah, because we kind of, yeah, we kind of try and get that. Okay, the error makes sense now. I just don't understand how to handle it. Yeah, so we kind of try to get the handshake message. Okay, so what I'm thinking, can I just do like unwrap or none? Will that not work? If it appears extended message, that probably won't work. I should figure out the best way to handle this now, because I know that this is the source of the problem and that I need to... Okay, so we get the extended ID, but then we get the handshake message. Ideally... because there may or may not be an extended message. That's I'm having trouble figuring out how to check for. Obviously, if it's just if the peer is sending us the bytes for the metadata, right, then we kind of let me think. Is appear sending us the bytes for the metadata? How can we tell that apart from an extended message dictionary? I guess we can just check if the first. Well, no, we can't check if the first character is a D or not. I guess. Okay, when we. Hold on. Oh, actually, you know what we could do? I wonder. Can we just tell by the message? No, wait, no. Yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, no, because some of this. Here's the thing. Some of this, uh, is going to be. Wait, like, kind of like copy only a certain part of. Okay, no, obviously not. Um, Here, let me just throw this into a random neovim thing. Copy as UTF-8, go up here, neovim. It should be fine. Yeah, I know. A lot of that's going to be bad. Why is there a Discord link in the bottom there? I didn't, like... Hold on. Paste anyways. Why is there... Maybe that's... I don't know why there's a... Okay, that is interesting. But, anyways... Just gonna not think about that for now. Okay, so let me go here and let me just, like... Ideally... We should... Okay, so this is not the entire thing, but we can at least, like, look at this and, you know, examine it a little bit. Okay, yeah, so it's message type 1, the piece, and then the total size, which is 2612, and then with the length, that, I don't know if that's wrong or what that is. Oh, actually, that might just be the start. Oh, wait, hold on. Does it send us? Okay, I naively thought that it just sent us that as an info dict, but now, or sorry, as just bytes, but I'm now realizing that's a very, I don't want to say stupid, but kind of stupid way to think about it, because it's obviously going to send us an info dict, right? So it should be info. We look at the definition of that because there should be, yeah, name, piece length, pieces, file, and optional source, and there's some other optional stuff. But point is, there's that, right? So, okay, this might take a little bit of a restructure, but it should be all right. It won't be that bad in the long run. So, I think, let me look. Yeah, because we're obviously going to have to, like, adjust some of this here. Okay, so I can't tell if the dictionary stops. I think the dictionary stops. Okay, because I think if I just take this, if I YG that, right, Q envim temp dot text. I don't care. I know you're gonna be fine. It's just a text file. Okay. I go to BenCode Online, and I open a file. Temp.text. Yeah. Okay. So there's a dictionary, and then there's a dictionary after that dictionary. So. Okay. This makes my life a little bit more, I don't want to say easy, but possible. So this should still be separate, but we kind of need a way to tell that apart. Maybe is it good enough if we just change option info? I'm not sure how Serde is going to handle that. Yeah, I don't. So metadata dot to, and I have to, let me see. Yeah, I have to change that 2 bytes. So, or add a 2 bytes function to that. Dot. Yeah, so we didn't, do we have no, we have a serialize and deserialize on that. Oh, maybe we just need to do like Serde, oh, there we go, there are 2 bytes. Let's gonna say. And that needs a reference, doesn't it? That needs a reference. It also needs an unwrap. We're just gonna assume that that'll work. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know why it's happening. Okay. What is it? What is this map about? Option info clone is not satisfied. I'm sure I can implement clone of this, right? Wait. Ooh, I cannot. Shit. Okay, that throws a wrench in my plans. I can't do clone of this because we have a hashvac. Hashvac will implode. Okay, that makes my life harder. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so maybe we move the parsing of the info out of. That really makes my life harder. That really does. Yeah, so. Okay, if we can't clone that, is it worth just implementing our own hashvac? Or our own. It does that even need to be anything on? Okay, what exactly does hashvac do for us? Is a hash map slash dictionary whose key value pairs are stored and can't be iterated over in a fixed order by default. The order. Okay, so. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't see why we need to use a hashvac. At least not off the top of my head. So my question is, why can't we just do a vector of hashes, of 20-byte hashes? Well, like, would that be bad? If so, why? A collection of hash and I mean, okay. Firstly, this is definitely more correct to use, right? Oh wait, hold on. Wait a second. Is this not even? Is this ours? No, it's not. No. Right? Hold on. Wait, is this ours? Oh my god, did I not realize? Oh my god, I didn't realize this was ours. Ooh, that is embarrassing. Holy crap, dude. How did I not... Did I just never realize that this was actually... Okay, I'm gonna ignore that. Can I implement clone on this easily? Dude, I literally did not even realize that was ours. I thought it was from a package. I swear I thought it was from a package. But it's not. It's ours. If I go back. Oh, my bad. Wrong button. Okay, and then I should be able to implement clone, right? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. We're still going to have to figure out partial equals and stuff. But oh, I gotta commit this too. I forgot. Wait, did I not commit that? Huh? Wait. I swear I committed that one. File peer messages. Wait, maybe I'm not sure, honestly. Okay, well, I'll worry about that in a second. Okay, that makes my life a lot easier right off the bat. So we implement here, we implement partial equal and equal. I feel like that we should be able to do that, right? If we go here, partial equal. Hashback will probably have a problem with that, as well as info keys, but we should be able to fix that. Let me see. Equal. Oh my god. It goes so far down. Actually, you know what? Okay, what if, instead of doing this, what if we just implement partial equal and equal at a high level, or at a higher level? So, okay, if we implement equal, equal for info, pub function I forget how to implement equal. Let me look at the implementation of it. Trade equal rest equal. It's derived. Okay, you can specify that your type implements equal. What is partial equal? What does that do? I should check that. Okay, I'm not actually sure. Okay, so equal. What's RHS? Oh, okay, so RHS equals self. Okay, I'll just ignore that for now. Okay, this should be doable. Should be very doable actually. So partial equal function equal takes in self, an instance of self, other, which is instance of self, and should return a boolean. No. Partial equal. Oh, what do you mean it's not compatible? I'm writing it right now. Hell, you mean? Okay, that should be a reference to self. Be a reference. Question mark. Okay. So is that implicitly return? Wait, what? What is it? Huh? Why does it return? Oh, it returns a bool. Oh, which is not public, I guess. I guess it kind of makes sense, but oh, yeah, okay, yeah, it doesn't return anything yet. Okay, so this is where we need to decide what makes info equal. So self dot, I think self dot name is equal to other dot name, but that's definitely, obviously we want to be, oh my god, obviously we want to be specific as possible. And let's see. I guess, should we just check if the pieces are equal? If each piece and self dot pieces are equal to other, but this doesn't implement equal, does it? Oh, it would help if I typed that right. Yeah, okay, that doesn't implement that. So let me look at hashes and see what is actually in here. Visit bytes, expecting, blah blah blah, new, empty iter, flatten, is empty, length, push, new. Okay, yeah, so I don't think that would really be implement equal. Okay, I mean, I guess, what would that look like? Will that implement? Oh, will that implement easily? Oh. Okay. That might solve my problem. Do that then. Back over to messages. This should be happy now. Oh, wow. Okay, that actually solved my problem. Wow, I did not think that would. Okay, well that makes my life easier. Okay. Cool, I guess. That is quite nice. Okay, great. Okay, so now that's option info, now we need to go back to figuring out our original problem. How do we determine... Oh, jeez. How do we determine where that breakpoint is? Because we already clarified, right, that this, right, that an extended message, just a standard extended message, will be sent with whatever we're talking about, with whatever message we get from the peer that contains the metadata, right? But we never really we never figured out how to actually get the second bit of the message, which is the info, which will look something like this, which will be like whatever is in here, right? Um, whatever. We never figured out how to break that apart. But I think, and I wonder if, oh wait, actually, oh hold on. Oh no, never mind. I was gonna say maybe if like if we're told the length of the message from of this message, but not the info, then maybe that would work, but that wouldn't work. Okay, so how do we? I guess can we take? What if we did this? What? How about this? What if we take? What if we get the bytes together, and then obviously we're gonna have two separate dictionaries, right? If we have, whatchamacallit, an extended message and metadata. We're gonna have two separate dictionaries. So maybe we could do. No, that wouldn't work because we still need to know. Well, could we just do like bytecode from bytes? Like if we just did this. Okay, we could do that, and then, well, oh, my bad. That actually does. That's kind of an issue with my stuff because I should be able to press Control K on that. I can't now. Okay, now I'll fix that later. Okay, that will return an extended message. It still thinks it will at least. So let me make sure I don't have any pressing issues with anything else. 'Cause I feel like, oh, here we go. Let me look. 2vec. Okay, yeah. This is kind of sloppy code on my part. So where's it's right here. Self-type pens, bytes, your metadata. 'Cause that should be inner metadata. Okay. So can I do? Hold on. Okay, so this is when you accept and extended. Okay. Can I just do certified code from bytes? Because self.info to append byte should be. So I guess maybe. Yeah, so maybe certified code 2 bytes inner metadata. And I should probably rename this at some point, shouldn't I? Dot unwrap, and then if this is right, there should also be a reference passed here. Oh, you don't want to reference. Oh, yeah, right. You're right. Okay, different function, Oscar, different function. Okay. Then let's see. Okay, so we're back to this. So we have the handshake bytes, right? But we still kind of need to figure out. Okay. Okay, so you have the from bytes, right? We need to. Get the two different dictionaries. So we know that the extended message dictionary is going to come first, but we don't know how to tell how long it is. So we kind of need to find the dictionary to split the dictionaries apart. But I don't know if Stardew Benka is going to allow us to do that. So let me take a look again. Stardew Bencode. Let's see if there's an example with like multiple dictionaries and how we would do that. We could always put it in a string, and then like like find the end of the first one and let's put it there. But I feel like there has to be a better way to do it, right? Like we can't. There's no way, right? Um, okay, so from bytes, yeah, no, this is like literally just from bytes. Okay, so maybe. Hmm, how else can I tell? Yeah, this is confusing. Can I just like break it apart and? Well, I guess no, that wouldn't work. No. Yeah. Again, my problem is just the length, right? Like that's my problem because like for everything else, we know how long it's gonna be, but we don't know how long this is gonna be. So we're kind of just guessing. But I don't think that should work like that though. Uh, or it should have to work like that at least. So maybe. Oh, oh gosh. Because a certain bend code from bytes will at the very least get us to the point where we have the bend coded form, but we should just be able to put it into maybe. Do we need to represent like? What if we just did this? What if we just did extended message and info? How how would that how would that fare? Okay, obviously we would have to do this. Which is that 0 and then some info. Wait, sorry, actually message dot one. Well, I'm not getting errors with that. Okay, I want to try that. Let me rename this though. Um, Ben coded response. I guess call it. Ben coded response and then Ben coded response. Okay, I guess we'll try that. Let me make sure we don't have any errors first. I think we're good. I saw something up there, but I don't think it was. Yeah, no, it's just warnings. I'm going to change my color scheme at some point. I know it's not great right now. Okay, let's try this. Let's see what pops up on Wireshark. Yeah. Pure TCP. Uh-oh. Is that pure dead? Oh, okay. It's not. Um, okay, so it's probably, yeah, it's 254 again. Okay, yeah, so this causes problems with parsing the initial thing. I wonder, hmm, yeah, this is proving to be quite annoying. Type map expected list. I mean, I can take a wild guess as to why this is happening. But maybe option, maybe. So I do like option, which is how it should be. Option. I guess we also do option for this because this does not have to be there. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I'm gonna change this because it doesn't need to be. There we go. Okay, let's see. That works, maybe. Hopefully. Same issue. Okay. Which kind of makes sense. It does make sense that we're having this issue and why we're having this issue. Um, but it's still a pain, right? Okay, so let's go back over here. Okay, how can we get two different messages out of a single array of bytes without knowing the length of either of them? Well, oh, wait. No, we do know the length. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I might be a little bit stupid. No, we do know the length because we know the length, right? We know the length of the metadata, but we also know the length of the entire message. So that's both the metadata and the infodict. So to find the length of the infodict, we can just do subtraction, can't we? Right? Okay. Okay. So the extended ID is not going to tell me much, but okay. So we have access to the length here. So okay. So we have length. So if well, actually, no, it's not even an if statement. So I guess let extended message length is equal to length minus. We're also gonna might have to pass. Ooh, okay. This does make everything a little bit more tricky because we have to find a way to get the length of the metadata that we already know about in there. But it will be doable. I think. Okay. I mean, the other thing we could do is we could just. No, I was gonna say we should be able to slam two structs up side by side, right? Okay, hold on. Just because that's gonna make things hard. Let me see if I can let me close a few things. I don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Or that. Okay. Serialize two structs with Surday rust. Two structs at the same time. Two structs at the same time. Okay, that's not really that's not the same thing. Okay, let's see. Looks like two structs is what I would need to have separate strategies. That's not what I want to do though. I should do it on a single struct. So maybe. Okay, just how do we get the length in there then? The length of the metadata into from bytes. Cause so I don't want to add an optional parameter, right? That's just gonna confuse. Oh my god, what is going on here? Large size difference between variants. Huh? I'm very curious about this. Hold on. Which enum variant? Enum size is bounded by the largest variant. Can penalize the memory layout of that enum. Oh. Oh. Enum size is bounded by the largest variant. That could be, yeah, potential memory issue. Or not memory, but just general performance issue. Use less than 1%. This is boxing is counterproductive. I'm going to copy the suggestion to box. Use instead a box. That is interesting. Got to think about that because I do see the potential for issue there. But why not yell at me when I had evacuate? Contains at least. Okay, box just puts it on the heap, right? Oh, box. Why is there a company named Box? Of course there is. Uniquely owned. Yeah, yeah. Okay, heap allocation. Um, if Rust tells me to do it, I'll do it, I guess. But I'll think about that in a second. Anyways, so 2 bytes, or sorry, from bytes, any of these functions are not going to. Yeah, they're just not going to contain anything useful regarding this stuff, right? And we can't just have like an optional parameter there. That's gonna like mess everything up. So I think I don't want to have like a separate struct or enum for this, but that would make my life easier, wouldn't it? Um, uh, oh my gosh, how do I do this? This is so painful. Well, extended message length equals length minus. But how do we get that in there? Because I have the metadata length. That's fine. Um, that could be done. So maybe do we just have like a separate function, like from bytes for extended messages? I mean, that's the worst idea in the world. Not the best. I'm not proud of it, but it's not the worst one. Um, because I can't think of another way to get that data in there. Because we can't just oh, oh my gosh. Hold on. There's Twitch. Oh, anyways, because we can't just throw another like U8 in here. That's gonna mess up a lot of stuff. And that would create more work than it does actually help. So that's not really wise or smart at all. Um, okay, so maybe. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is like actually so hard to figure out. Um, how do I get it in there without? The only thing about this is that this isn't even like a design thing or a like a this isn't even like a challenging technical problem at this point. It's just a design thing that I can't really figure out, which happens to all of us. But still, it's annoying. You know, it's annoying when it happens, and I wish it didn't happen. Okay, let extended message length equals length minus. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, it's actually so painfully annoying. Okay, so how do we get that in there without making a big deal out of it? So I have a variable. Is there any way to get that variable from the message itself? No. Um, wait, hold on. Can we? Oh, hold on. I just got smart. I just got really smart here. Can we make an educated guess on how long? No, no, we can't. Well, hold on. Maybe we can. If hmm. I was gonna say, okay, okay, like, can we make an educated guess on how long the extended message is going to be, uh, based off of what we think we're going to receive? But this is just a generic from bytes function, right? Like, we're not thinking about anything else. Okay, so like, okay, honestly, at this point, part of me is just like, let me just make it a separate function. Like, it would be kind of like, I don't want to say gross, but like, it just wouldn't look that good, you know? Um, but at the same time, it's gonna make my life easier. Um, okay, so maybe maybe we do from bytes with metadata. So we do function from bytes with metadata. Bytes is a vec u8 and metadata length is from bytes with, and metadata length is equal to, well, let's just do a U32. I think that'll cover our bases. Okay, and metadata length is a U32. Okay. So in that case, we can just do the same. Actually, we probably could just utilize self from bytes. So is that? Yeah, no, because we're just trying to do like just self from bytes. Okay. Self from bytes. But oh no, that wouldn't really work either, would it? Because I still just like the thing is that there's gonna be so much copying and pasting, right? If I actually were to, yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is quickly becoming a major pain. Okay, let me go to the bathroom real quick, and we'll come back and we're gonna fix this. All right, let me make my little silly break screen. Um, on break, smiley face. Okay, here. Okay, back from break. Okay, so how are we gonna get the length, the metadata, in there without making this function horribly painful to deal with? Okay, so can I figure out the length of the metadata in any other way? I mean, again, it would be nice if we could just separate that into two dictionaries. There has to be a way to do that, right? Because I mean, right? Like that. Okay, so we can get it. Okay, so we can get the bend code from bytes, right? And then we actually put that into whatever we're doing. So in this case, well, yeah, in this case, we just have that, right? But how are we actually supposed to do that? It's so annoying. Okay, because. Alright, what I was hoping was. Oh my gosh. Can I just pass in, like, the entire thing of bytes and then just kind of hope that it. Like, it knows where to stop? Well, no, I mean, I'm doing that already, aren't I? Um, and if I just do, like, extended message, then that creates a whole mess, as we already saw. So this should be, so if we went back to what I had originally, it would be this, but obviously, again, we still need to get the metadata from somewhere. So, let's see, Saturday serialize two different structs from one, from bytes. Depending on the output format, not really what I want. Is there a way to serialize a struct defined in a crate? No, not look for that. Might have to ask a question about this. Yeah, you know what, let's do that. That's gonna be smarter. Um, okay, Rust. Okay, how do I serialize two different structs from bytes with a with Serde? Here's what I'm trying to do. Rust. Okay, so we have our let bytes equals whatever, and then serialize is equal to struct 1, struct 2 is equal to Serde code from bytes. Bytes dot unwrap. But I know this won't work, but I know that my byte. Okay, how can I separate the bytes? Because this is now leading me to think I should just try and separate the bytes somehow. So how would I do that? My microphone back up. There we go. So I can. I mean, I guess I could manually go in and like just separate the bytes. So maybe I could do like code Rust. Do we have this installed? There's no way we don't, right? There's no way. Cargo dot toml unlip tortillas. Oh, we actually not have like a package for Bencode specific stuff. Okay, maybe we want to. Maybe we can add that package. Just for this, because I wonder. Okay. Obviously, we could kind of implement this ourselves, but I would rather not for obvious reasons. So, yeah. But maybe. How do we split it in the middle though? Maybe I should go back to Discord. We'll see if Discord saved my message. Hopefully it did. 'Cause I'm not gonna write that again. Oh, it didn't. Okay. Oh well. So from Mencode. I mean, I guess in theory we can just split it down the middle. But it's gonna be kind of not consistent, I think. Okay, hold on. So I know. Let me see. Okay, I know where that breaks. Am I sure there's. Okay. Okay. I know that I can see where a dictionary ends and begins by looking for ed uh, in a bend code string or in a bend coded string, right? But I don't know. Because one, that could obviously appear somewhere else, right? We're gonna have like thousands, or sorry, like hundreds, if not thousands, of hashes, right? And yeah, sure, the string ed could be in there somewhere, right? So that wouldn't be good. So we need some actual parser to split that. Let me see, like starting by code two dictionary. Like, how do I? Bend code with two dictionaries. Am I overthinking this? Oh my gosh. um, okay, so could we? I'm trying to think. Like, can I? Maybe. Oh, hold on. Here. Okay. I knew I was overthinking this. I swear. Okay, maybe. Really hoping. I'm just gonna throw this here for now. Okay, so let's have a pub struct. Extended data. Let's say it's gonna have. Wait, no, because that's gonna make. See, the thing, like it can't be. It just has to be two dictionaries side by side, right? Like it can't be. It can't be anything else. So. This is making my life very hard. I'm not gonna lie. Because I was gonna have a struct with an option extended message and an option info in it, right? But that's not gonna work because, well, yeah, because like if we have like pub, em extended message, then Sorry, will now expect em to have whatchamacallit, uh to be in a dictionary, but they're not. They're just side by side, but they're not in an array either. So like they are literally just side by side, right? Like I cannot overstate that. They are literally just side by side. Let me look at the event code spec again. Let's see if there's anything interesting here. Uh, that's the byte string. Look at this. So it's okay. So it's length contents. It's like, yeah, like 5 piece. Yeah, but again, this isn't in a list. It's literally just side by side. Um, okay, I'm gonna have to take a brain break and come back to this. If you watched, thanks for watching. Cause, okay, how do I put something side by side like literally? Maybe something in Serde can do that. Cause there's no way that someone hasn't had this problem before. Okay. Thanks for watching. If you watched.